Hello guys, it is Tess and welcome back to my channel. Today we are making this island museum, and it's on the same lot that it originally was on, like when you first load into Island Living. I just made it almost kind of like a colony. Unfortunately, I did miss out some of the footage of me doing the individual little buildings, but they are just squares with like porches fully surrounding them, and they are connected with some stairs. They're at 3 different heights, and they are basically identical. They're all a little bit of a different shape just to make it a little bit more interesting, and they all are going to have a different thing inside to meet the requirements of the museum. None of them are the bathrooms though, which is why there are the little bathroom huts outside. There are 2 of them, which should make it pretty easy for your Sims. And what I do like about those little bathrooms is they're kind of just like a little wormhole. Like they just go in and it's fine. You don't even have to worry about it. But yeah, I love this place. I did take inspiration from the roof from a reference picture of like an actual house, so that was not entirely me, but I did really like it, and I thought it would be a really cute addition. I think the little extra, I don't know, slopey bits on the side just make it just a little bit more exciting, which I really appreciate. And yeah, I think the outside of this lot is beautiful. I went kind of crazy with I don't even think I used debug. Now that I say that, I think I was just using like the normal landscaping that came with the game, but I went wild, guys. It's beautiful. And I did use the little shipwreck. You might be able to see it every so often. It's over there in the corner, and I kind of make it a little exhibit. I use that dorky little like the red cloth fencing, and I use that to section off in front of like the door part at the front, and I put a little plaque in front. I don't know, I thought it would be kind of funny. I definitely imagine that people who live on Sulani like to walk around and like to be outside, so I definitely made that true here. It's very much an outdoor experience. Here is a little trick that I feel like a lot of people know from Little Simsy. She is the queen of it, and it's how you wrap the like floor planks all the way around, and it makes it so that there is a little edge, like a little cut in the corners, and I don't know, it makes it look a lot more clean and honestly a lot more realistic. This is what most porches, like most wraparound porches, look like. They have that little like seam. So yeah, I was just doing that really quickly, and honestly this build is really fast. It came together really quickly, which is nice. Honestly, the hardest part was messing with the foundation heights and making it so that they worked. But yeah, I decided to do a little blue accent, which I liked, and don't worry, I do get rid of that final little roof piece that I just forgot right there. It does happen. But yeah, I loved the pop of blue in this build. I thought it was so cool, and I don't know, this build is so cute to me for no reason. I really like it. And this is actually the last build that I had to do in Sumani. My save file for that world is now complete, which is like just as sad as it is happy. Like, I don't know, I've been working on this place for so long that it feels crazy that I'm actually done. You're about to see me mess around with this span wheel for way too long. So just avert your eyes for a second, and I'm gonna tell you a fun little story, and it's why I am recording this right now. So I should technically be at school for another 10 minutes, but here I am at home because my mother got COVID and I, live with her, so I am considered close contact. And I woke up this morning feeling like I was gonna throw up. I took a a test last night, but it came back negative. But I am still worried that it was a false negative just because the close contact would have been yesterday, which is just too close to really know, you know what I mean? And so here I am at home doing kind of nothing. And I woke up this morning feeling like there was something in my eye, and when I reached up to touch it, I had like scraped the skin around my eye raw last night in my sleep because there was something scratching at my eye. So that's annoying. I like flushed it out a whole bunch of times, and I used aloe and moisturizer on the skin around my eye so it's not in screaming pain anymore, thankfully, but it was not fun. Anyways, you just saw the two of the rooms. So the first one was kind of like artifacts, I guess, and that's where there's like the anchor and the little case that comes with what's that called? Jungle Adventure. And it's filled with a whole bunch of things from Island Living. And then the other room was art. There's lots of places to sit and look at it. There is also some like hanging fish on the wall, which I felt like made sense in Sulani. You know what I mean? Like that seems realistic. And then in this room I was kind of thinking like sculptural pieces. So there's this, which is actually base game. It was for a free update, I believe, for Cinco de Mayo, but that might have been a lie. I don't know, it was a long time ago now. Honestly, like a couple of years. I still think of that as like a new item, but it's really not. I did use a lot of Jungle Adventure in this build, if only because it was easy. And they just have so many old things. And for some reason, museums require you to have an easel. So I put 2 easels in that corner. There we go. But yeah, I didn't really know what else to do. And then I threw some more things on that shelf. And that should be almost it. And then we're gonna be able to do landscaping. Unfortunately, there is no shell of this build because I did end up doing the inside before finishing the outside. I'm very sorry for this, of course. But yeah, I don't know. It just made more sense in my puny little brain. Look how cute that stone looks. Isn't that just so awesome? I was trying to find a stone to work with my pathway, and look how good it looks on the sand. I was really happy about it, because I was, like, usually when I build in Sulani, I just use, like, a darker sand color to make the pathways, like, tacked down, I guess? Or, like, I don't know. Don't ask me to explain some of the things that I do, okay? I don't feel like it. And honestly, I don't think I'd be able to. But this one, it looks so nice, because I really felt like if it's like a public museum, it would be a more concrete path. Well, not concrete, you know what I mean. And I found this, and I feel like it looks so nice. So I use that to connect most of the stairways, and there's the second little porta potty. And I just go around kind of acting like there's been sand like kicked on top of the stones in some of the places. And I really like this book, honestly. I think it's so cute, and as I do more landscaping, it's going to get so overgrown and beautiful. And as you can see, I put a little pond next to the ship, as if there's like a little, I don't know, like a, oh goodness, what's it called? Like a, it's like a little sand pool or something, but that's not the word that, tide pool. That's what it is. And I just thought that was so cool. Like the idea that would have just like, it would have washed up and there was still like water. I don't know. Don't ask me to explain the things, remember? But I don't know. I also just think it looked pretty, honestly. I used a lot of blue in the landscaping. It's a very blue build. Lots of hibiscus trees because they're gorgeous. They're literally so pretty. And also a lot of white. A lot of the white flowers and white flowering bushes. Some of these ones over in the water because of course. And obviously we had to have plenty of palm trees. It is Sumani, of course. When else am I gonna be able to use it? So yeah, speaking of using palm trees, I need to build in Oasis Springs more, and Del Sol Valley, but nobody likes building in Del Sol Valley, so also not. But I need to build in Oasis Springs more, because that's a nice world. Once again, I think everyone sleeps on it. I feel like I've mentioned this before. I am now the crusader of things that Sims people sleep on. The Vampire Pack and Oasis Springs, not Del Sol Valley. If I said that earlier, I did not mean to. Don't take my word for that. Del Sol Valley sucks just as much as everyone says that it does. But yeah, so we are getting kind of close to the end of the video, just some more landscaping to do. And yeah, I'm kind of stressed out about the whole sick thing though. Back to that. I'm sorry, this voiceover is all over the place, but I am significantly stressed about the idea of being sick. I have a tournament coming up. I have school. I don't know if you guys know this. I am a junior in high school, and I have things to do. I'm a busy person. I have like basically straight A's usually. You know what I mean? So I don't have the time to be sick, frankly. I was sick like last month, and that was already kind of putting me back behind, you know what I mean? But yeah, I put those little bushes in between, which, do I think is realistic? No, not particularly, but I think it's cute, and I think that counts for something. But yeah, we are just about at the end of the video. I'm saving, apparently. I didn't cut that out for some reason. But yeah, we should be just about finished. Giving a little tour. And I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. I sure had a fun time being here. If you'd like to download, the link is down below, along with a whole bunch of places you can follow me. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe and all that good fun stuff. And have a great day. Goodbye.